Good morning, hockey family. Go Dragons! We're up at Canland, just north of Joliet, near the Weber Road exit in suburbs of Chicago for 2 games against the Huskies. Dragons skating on away ice once again for today's game. Dragons coming into the contest 2-2-1. Huskies 6-2. That doesn't feel right because I believe they played 9 games, so maybe more. I believe they have 13 points. Maybe they got a tie in there somewhere. I'll check that and update it later. Huskies wearing their home white jerseys. Got the Husky emblazoned on the chest. Kind of a powder blue, North Carolina blue stripes. Black pants, white socks, blue and black stripes. Coming in first place. Hey! Coming in first place for the Central States Prospects. Now let's take a look at your Pekin Dragons. Pekin Dragons coming in our away blacks. Black jerseys. Got that lovely dragon emblem on the chest. Gray shoulder pads piped in red. Red and black stripes throughout. Black pants. And a mirage of colors of helmets. A mirage? No, that's just black and white. Got like Oreo colors going on here. Let's see who we got here for our games today. Looks like we got the Smith brothers, Eli and Jonah. Miles Stunk. Will Lundy, Payson Sciortino. Defenseman Anthony Minnie, Ryan Hodgkins. Agent Zero, Silas Beach. Number 44, Liam Depew. And in net, we got Connor Tortet and Wesley Johnson. On the bench, we got all the coaches. Pax, Corby, Caleb, Josh, and mine in the sin bin, Zach Hodgkins. Looks like we're going to be running with a 2 adult giraffe. No, those are zebras, not giraffes. 2 adult zebras today. Hopefully everybody got plowed out from all the snow received in the last day or so. I know that was a double for the snowblower yesterday at the Stump House. For those of you wondering, and since we've last talked, Keegan's House League team, Shacked Construction, they've gone 1-0-1. Keegan with a couple of goals in each through that, so proud of him. And for those of you who don't wonder or don't care, I've got the camera and the microphone, so I get to say what I want. Just kidding. Dragons definitely got their fill today with the Huskies. Kind of a mix of, looks like young and old, big and small. And they wouldn't be at the top of Central State's prospect whites if they weren't doing well. About 30 seconds left before we pick up the pucks, drop it, and we'll be back to the action. wondering, the road's honestly not that bad. 55 north of Bloomington, 2 lanes, not ice packed, not bad at all. 74 Morton to around the Carlock area, 1 lane, pretty fine. Carlock to Bloomington, just the outside of Bloomington on 55 if you're heading north. Holy hell. That was terrible. And I tell you what, the on-ramp from 74 to 55, it was about as slick as this ice here and about as white. That was one of those drives, at least for that, about, I don't know, minute getting from 74 to 55 that was a little puckered. Got a big stretch of games here for the Dragons. We got 2 today, 3 next weekend. And when your season consists of about 20-ish games, a 5-game stretch is a big stretch. All right, we're going to send out, looks like, a switch up on the Triple S line. We got Lundy, Sciortino, and Stump. Hodgkins and Beach defensively. Stump takes the puck across the line, tries to force this in. Lundy and Sciortino tied up there. Stump goes wide. Poked out here. Stump should be the first one to tap this up. Sends it towards the net. Blocked up there by 74. 74 is going to bring this out. Breaks it out, but he's got Beach there. He stops the puck. Sends her in deep. Oh, Stump had himself a shot, but off the stick. Hodgkins stops it. Got to wait to clear the zone. Stump is taking his time. There we go. Dragons trying to dump this in deep. And the Huskies will get their first line change. They dump it in deep, chase the puck, and pull out 3. Sciortino and Beach working the sideline here. Puck comes center. And by the way, we've got Wesley Johnson. Bad time to say that. No, that's Connor Tortat, my bad. Connor Tortat in net. Didn't get that earlier. Took that shot across the body and went back glove side. And the Dragons down quickly 1-0. We'll bring out the White Hats here. We got the Smith brothers along with the Pew. Beach and Minnie defensively. Smith, Eli takes the puck. He gets it head on. Depew comes in trailing behind. Puck gets rattled around the boards, and Minnie should stop this up. Backhand up towards the corner. 11 brings this around. Depew tries to cut him off. Minnie sends that one in deep. Depew working the forecheck hard in that corner, trying to get this brought out. Minnie and Beach come in. Beach center ice, trying to work toward his strong hand side. Sends a shot blocked up by the Huskies. Nice job by Minnie saving the odd man advantage there. This puck's going to go all the way down, and Connor will freeze that. Nice job, Tortat. I didn't let any climb click off. Hey, it's been a while. Try to remember how to do this camera thing. D-man from the top of the line lets it fly, and nice save by Tortat. Stump and Hodgkins putting the pressure on here. Puck hasn't crossed the blue line yet. Stump trying to work this out. He gets tripped up. We got a penalty. Sciortino comes across the line. He's still got the puck on the stick. Sends a shot, and it's still loose. Tortat comes in. We got the odd man advantage, and they finally get control, so they blow it dead. Miles through the penalty. Dragons should have a good power play opportunity. And I think Tortat's going to be happy I didn't have the camera on him for that one. Just biff coming out of the bench there. Dragons power play will consist of Sciortino, Smith, and Stump, Beach, and Hodgkins. Beach flies it in towards Sciortino. Sciortino with a quick shot. Nice save. Hodgkins has got number 1 with him. He gets a burst of speed past him. And backhand shot, nicely defended there by Tortat. Dragons work it out. Stump's got the far near hand side. Trying to dangle around one, trying to dangle around another. Loses the puck. It gets thrown out. Nope, it's still in. Sciortino's got it on the far hand, near hand corner. Sends to Elijah. Oh, he can't quite get the shot. It was a nice setup there. Sciortino to Smith to Stump. Stump sends it. I thought that was in, but it hit the back side of the net, not the front. It is important for the puck to go into the front of the net. Stump steps up. Forgets the puck with him. That one goes up high, though, and gets the secondary shot. This one should come out. We might have icing. Hand in the air. Crosses the line. We'll bring it back. 9:40 remain. About half of the penalty kill for the Huskies is dead. Looks like we're going to keep the same forwards. We switched out Hodgkins for Beach. So we got Minnie and Beach out there defensively. Sciortino takes the draw, sends it back towards Beach. Beach sets up on a strong hand side. Can't get the shot to go through. Nice block there by the defenseman. Minnie gets this one sent out, sent over towards Sciortino. Sciortino loses the handle. Sciortino recaptures. Sends a nice pass here towards Eli. Eli looking across. He gets Stump behind him. Stump goes towards the center. Eli wraps around. Sent over towards Sciortino. Steps up towards Minnie. Minnie trying to let it wrap. Can't capitalize on that shot attempt. And 18 seconds left in the PK for the Huskies. I guess since I'm a Dragons announcer, it should be the power play for the Dragons. Oh, just off the stick of Beach. And the Dragons got to clear the zone. This should do it for the power play. 2-1. Stump sends this one rattle around the boards, and the Huskies are back to full strength. Dragons 0 for 1 on the power play early in the game. Minnie sends a shot deflected there by 75. And the Huskies start the breakout. Eli's coming out, and younger brother steps up. Nope, that's Depew. Nice job here. Icing's the call. We get a change of men here on the ice. I think we're going to bring out Lundy, Smith, and Depew. Looks like younger Smith will take the face off here. We got Minnie and Hodgkins back defensively. Draw comes back. 11 loses the handle. And the Huskies will have to clear the zone. They do so. Minnie went after the puck. 11 has the puck again. Still on the forehand side of the stick. Sends this one deflected a couple times. Hodgkins with a nice poke check toward the boards, keeping this wide. Smith trying to leak out towards Depew. Puck comes out, and it looks like here comes Lundy. Lundy's got one to beat. He's got one behind. Got a bit of a hook there, and nothing there. Kind of the start of a hook, but didn't hold on there, 95. So no call. Hodgkins. Hot pass towards Depew. Off the boards, 11 takes it in, sends it over towards 95, but Hodgkins is there. Hodgkins trying to handle this thing out. Beach on for Minnie. And here comes Smith. 95 crosses the line. Sends her in deep while the Huskies get a line change. See if the Dragons can take advantage and get this puck out. Lundy out, Eli on. Depew steps up, trying to get this puck knocked out. Here comes 23. He's got a shot, but Eli steps up and gets a nice poke check there. The defensive bearings on his play coming out in that play nicely. Nice job, Minnie, shutting that down. Depew can't quite get it on his stick to get her out. Beach on the backhand, send it up. Still trying the near hand side here. All four Dragons kind of huddled together. Beach wraps it around the boards over towards Eli. Eli with puck up out of the air. Nice job there. Gets it poked out of the way, and that one should go out. Oh, it looked like it was going out of play. Switch the ice. Battle here in the center. Minnie comes across with it. He's got a strong high shot. Sends it. Oh, up in the air. What a save by the Huskies. Minnie dangled around a couple and got his shot he was looking for. Top to bottom of the screen, we got Stump, Lundy, and Sciortino. Sciortino sends it back to Hoskins. Hoskins with a quick wrister and just wide. Stump looking to collect, sends it back towards awaiting Hodgkins. As Sciortino, not Hodgkins. Puck comes in, Stump's got it, sends it, just rifles it towards the net, hoping somebody's there. Dragons were in a defensive position, nobody by the net. 11 just barreling through everybody. Sciortino, nice job there. Crosses the line, sends one on. Minnie sends this one up. Hodgkins trying to hold the line, sends up towards Sciortino. Sciortino turns and gets knocked away. Number 1 looking to draw this out, but he's got Minnie in his face. Minnie takes him down. A little mutual combatants there, if you will. Sciortino towards Stump. Stump with a nice pass. He's got an opening, but can't get the shot. Nice pass, nice catch. Just couldn't quite get the stick on the puck to get the shot off. Hodgkins steps up, lets it fly right into the chest of 37. Puck still loose. 95 with the breakout. He's got Minnie in his face. Minnie kicks him off. Nice use of a body defensively for Minnie. That should have been off. Hodgkins puts on the brakes and goes the other way. He draws the defenders, trying to send a pass over towards Stump. They cross in time. Hodgkins goes in deep, trying to one-hand this over towards Eli. Eli comes out with it. Nope. Beach is on for Minnie, I believe. Beach sets it up, sends this one in. Stump, he's got himself a chance to send it over towards Eli. Wraparound attempt, and it's still loose. No, he covered it up. Nice job, Dragons. Absolutely no time got cooked off there. 3:54 remaining.
Come on, boys, keep getting on that.
.354 remaining. Huskies and Dragons 1-0 early in the first period. We send out the white hat line again. That's going to be Depew, Eli, and Jonah. Beach and Minnie are out there. Jonah trying to finagle this over towards the center man. Depew steps up, lets it fly, and a nice shot by Depew. Keep it. Keep shooting, Depew. Depew sends it in deep towards Smith. Dragons have been doing a good job with the offensive opportunities. Another shot on net. Minnie steps up, trying to dangle around a couple. Tries to fling it in there, but lost the handle. Comes up, Beach lets it fly. Still loose, and another cover. Good offensive opportunities for the Dragons. 72, the goalie for the Huskies just shutting it down. Defense for the Dragons stepping up and not allowing many opportunities for the Huskies in the offensive zone. Stump and Lundy are on with Sciortino. They were at high side. Here comes 98, but Minnie shuts that off, sends it back in. Tries to get this out, and Stump's got the advantage here. Let's see what speed he can get done. Gets the puck taken away. Just a good angle by 73, 70-something or other. 75. Good angle by 75. Puck goes into the zone. Hodgkins takes this one. Wraparound attempt here. He tries to force this one out. Just can't quite clear the zone. Nope. And they do clear it. Oh, 4 out of 5 Dragons over here by the boards. Hodgkins clips. Does a good job there switching the ice. Good passing by the Huskies. Nice little dangle there by Stump. He comes in, tries to stop short, tries to send it around. 75 picks his pocket again. Stump trying a little bit of a hook there. Gets away with it, doesn't really come through on the hook. Couldn't find the puck. 98, he gets it. Hodgkins is right in his face though. Quickly shuts that down. Nice job, Hodgkins. Backhand pass towards Sciortino. Sciortino switches the momentum over here and is able to clear the zone. Nice job, Sciortino. Lundy's got it. He's got Stump ahead. Stump gives way. Dragons clear the zone. Oh, Minnie misses it. Leaves not a man a chance, and Hoskins shuts that down from 95. Puck goes into the far hand corner. Trying to center this up. Eleven comes in deep. Minnie, Sciortino, and Stump all there. Hoskins with a nice poke check there, keeping the shot wide. Sciortino's got it. Nice little saucy pass on the money towards Lundy. Lundy trying to get this in while the Dragons clear out the zone and get a line change. Minnie across one, dangles past another. Can he get the shot? Up in the air, and a nice deflection there by the goalie. Beach holds the line from his gut. Minnie, who's that? Lundy steps up defensively and holds that puck. Minnie's off, and here comes Hodgkins. Lundy doing a good job there below the red line. Beach has got Stump on the near hand side, Eli on the far hand side. Backhand pass towards Stump, but just can't quite get through 23. Hodgkins, he sends that one hard. And that'll do it for the end of the period. Dragons hanging with the first place Huskies, 1-0. Couple of great shots for the Dragons. Good scoring opportunities. Just couldn't get past 72. 72 doing an outstanding job for the Huskies in that. Want to shed some light on the 14U fundraiser? I believe it's still going on. Maybe you are a last-minute shopper. They've got a raffle basket of all sorts of Christmas goodies that could be great presents. As a hockey basket should. Of course, it's full of booze. But also, I believe there's quite a bit of other things in there, too. So check that out on the Facebook page. Contact a 14U team mom or player for a raffle ticket and get your chance before Christmas. Christmas only 2 weeks away, so get your holiday shopping done. As I recently found out, during the holidays, Amazon kind of slows things down. It doesn't guarantee your 2-day shipping anymore, so that's problematic. Gonna go with the white hat line, Beach and Minnie. Tortat in net. Switch the ice, we drop the puck, and we're underway again. Puck comes out towards Beach. Beach switches the ice over here towards Minnie. Minnie, nice feeding pass there towards Smith. Eli takes it, he goes center ice, trying to get on the strong hand side. Depew coming in strong behind it, just couldn't quite get through the Husky defense. 29's got Beach in his face. Keeping that shot wide. 23 trying to force this one around. Jonah gives way to Minnie. Minnie with the backhand feed over towards Eli, but the Huskies are able to sniff this out. Beach with a nice pass over towards Minnie again. Minnie swings it around on the far hand side. Gets Depew on the blue line. Depew trying to feed this out towards Eli. Eli gives way to his younger brother, Jonah. He crosses in front. Eli to Beach. Beach can't get the shot. 23 with a nice little hip check there. Forces that wide. Minnie's got a angle on 29, can't get there. 29 kind of gives up. Minnie trying to force this out, but can't get past 6. Jonah to Beach. Beach towards the Pew. This one's going to get icing. 11:49, we're going to take it back into the Dragon Zone. Top to bottom, I think we're going to go Stump, Lundy, and Sciortino. Nope, Lundy's going to get back into the regular position. Stump, Hodgkins, Sciortino, Lundy, and Minnie in the back. Draw goes Sciortino's way over towards Minnie. Sets up a shot and nicely deflected and defended there by Tortat. Tortat saw that the whole way. Took it right in the gut, like a good goalie should. Looking for another shot. That one goes wide. Hodgkins working the boards over here. Gets past, and we got Stump and Lundy putting a burst of speed on here. Let's see if we can get something going. Stump signals towards Lundy. I'll trail. You go forward. Here comes Sciortino in the middle. Gets the puck taken away. Nicely done, Sciortino. Trying to get it over towards Stump. Stump with the backhand. Can't quite get the shot. Never could get the shot. Minnie steps up trying to get past one. Shot and nice deflection there by the goalie. Minnie with a couple of really good shots. Need the back check going now. Hodgkins with a poke check gets that one out of the way. Nice job, Hodgkins. He gets past one. Sends a nice pass over here towards Stump. Stump too hot to handle. Icing will be the call. They'll bring it back here. I think in that position, Stump's got to go a little hard, try to avoid the ice and keep the puck in the offensive zone for the Dragons. And if I had to guess, that's probably what's being said over on the bench right now. 10:47 remaining in the second period. Dragons trail 1-0. Puck comes out. Good draw for the Dragons. Dragons have been doing a good job on the faceoff here. That comes out towards Jonah. No penalty for the trip. Beach holds the line. He's on the strong hand side of his stick there. Eli trying to work his way around. Ref gets in there, sets a bit of a pick. 3 Huskies converge on that one, so the Dragons try to send an extra body to break this out. Centering pass, nobody there to put her home. And the Huskies will break it out on the far hand side. Hodgkins got him in his face. And forces this wide. Nice poke check there. No shot coming from 95. Centering pass, and nice job, Beach clearing the zone and saving his goalie in one swift motion. 75 turns around. He's got Jonah in his face. Forecheck gets started with Peewee going in hot. Jonah cuts off the pass, and he just puts on the brake and switches the ice on the Dragons. Nice job, Peewee. Sends his shot right into the belly of 71. Nice firm shot there by Peewee. You can tell he's been working on that in the basement. Jonah towards Eli. Oh, what a nice setup there, but just couldn't happen. Peewee with the shot, and he just can't put it home. A little shoulder check there. Give the Dragons at least one shot on that. Jonah comes up holding his shoulder a little bit. He may have been the recipient of that shoulder check deep in the zone by the crease. 9:24 remaining. Gonna overload the strong side here with Lundy and Stump. Sciortino takes the draw. Sends it back towards Beach. Beach with a quick shot. And a nice glove save there by the goalie. Nice little one-timer from Beach. He's got that strong hand, left-handed shot. Sciortino trying to send it back here. Minnie's going to get himself a shot. Puck comes out. Here comes 29. But Minnie's foot cuts that off, allowing no shots. Sciortino, a nice little toe drag there. Goes around one, sends it up towards Lundy. Clears the zone, gives the Dragon goalie a little bit of room to breathe. Beach surveys the field, sends it over towards Minnie. Minnie's got Stump out in front, trying to send a pass over his way. Caught, but lost in traffic. Stump, backhand pass towards Sciortino. Sciortino goes in deep with number 11. 37 crosses. He gets on his strong hand side, trying to get an odd angle shot, and it goes wide. Stump trying to get a little burst of speed. Trying to use the boards too, but can't quite get it there. Puck comes out. Lundy gives way, clears the zone. And Lundy and Sciortino talk, trying to figure this out. It's off. He's got it. Nice job. That's the tough switch there for the line change. .8:16 remain in the second period. No score yet in the second period. Couple of good scoring opportunities for the Dragons. DeVue takes it, turns around, gives way towards Minnie. A little miscommunication there. One comes out with it. He sneaks behind, trying to wrap around attempt. Can't quite get their shot. Nice job by the Dragons defense, not allowing the shot. One centering pass, shot, and a nice save by Torcats. Another shot crosses in front, and Jonah's responsibility to get this puck out. Stops short. Nice little move there by Jonah. Nice pass towards Orbital Brother. Let's see if he can put some burst of speed on here and avoid the icing. What? No. Anyway, give him an aspirin. Switch to the lines. We're going to replace the offensive white hats with the black hats. That'll be Lundy, Minnie, Sciortino, and Stump. Puck comes out towards Minnie. Minnie's got it. He's got Stump going with him. They cross in time. And Sciortino and Stump trying to work this puck into the zone. Nice freeze by Tortat. Gives me a chance to get the clock actually moving. .7:15. Puck goes Sciortino's way towards Hodgkins. Hodgkins trying to feed out towards Stump. Stump gets across one. Can't quite get past another one. Still has a shot and goes wide. Some things are worth going down to a knee for. Stump's got to clear the zone. He does so. Hodgkins with a big shoulder. Sends that one in and just skims out of the way. Poke check there by Minnie. Comes in. Watch the back door, boys. Still, nice job, Tortat. Covers that up and avoids the shot. Beach is going to come on. Let's see who's Beach and the White Hats. That kind of sounds like a 90s pop tune band. Beach and the White Hats with their number one song, The Ocean. I don't know. All right. Back to the action at play. Here comes Eli trying to work it out with his younger brother, Jonah. Puck goes in the offensive zone. Liam waits back, trying to let him make his move. Puck comes out. Beach with a nice poke check, clears the zone. Brought back in by Jonah. Jonah back to Beach. Beach trying to work this over here. Hodgkins should have this one, no problem. He sends it out towards the top. Two White Hats converge. Eli takes the puck. Comes out. Beach's got to wait for Eli to clear the zone. Beach crosses the ice towards Eli. Hey, can you get that, Caden? Thanks, buddy. Beach with a good job there. Caden. Caden. Right here, buddy. Can you give that to him? Good job, big guy. All right, 5:43 remains. Good job, Caden. whatever. We can do either one. Sure. Yeah, that should be fine. Nice shot on there. Miles apparently dealing with a headache. Got to get... Yeah. Miles apparently has a headache. Got to get a little aspirin in him. Or ibuprofen. I don't know. So we'll see if we can't get him back. Stump's out there now. Centering pass there. Gets through the Huskies, but Beach there to put it down. Sciortino takes the puck. Trying to wrap this out towards Will. Can't quite get there. Here comes Minnie. He's got it on the near hand side. He's got Stump out in front trying to work this out. Beach on the strong hand side of his stick. Nice through one. Literally number one. Loses the puck. He sends a backhand pass towards 73. 17 Stump trying to put some pressure on that. Shot goes wide. This should rattle around to the boards. Hey, it's going to come back this way. 17's had enough. He wants off the ice. Just kind of some lackadaisical skating from both the teams right now in the waning minutes of the period. Dragons can't really afford to be lackadaisical right now, down 1-0. Beach sends her in deep. Nice bounce for the Dragons. Lundy trying to force this one in. Sciortino's out. Here comes Eli. 6 crosses the line in time. Poked out there by Beach. Not allowing the shot. And we got to get back up on our legs. Oh, almost deflected in by Minnie, but good job. They're extending it to the boards. Trying to work this out. He's got Eli on the man break. This is a good advantage for Eli. Can he get the shot? Score! Eli! And the Dragons knotted up at 4 minutes remaining in the second period. Give Minnie the pass. Assist on that one. And Eli the goal. And the Dragons have knotted it up. The White Hats are out there for the Dragons. 6 looking to Minnie Mouse his way through this thing. Mighty Mouse, I should say. I know all about the small but mighty ones. All right, defensively, we got Minnie and Hodgkins and the White Hats. White Hats are Depew, Lundy, and Smith. Not Depew, Lundy, and Smith. Depew, Smith, and Smith. Face-off goes towards Depew. Gets worked back in. Hodgkins gets a stick on there. He looks to break this out. Gets across. We got a man advantage here. 3-on-2, but the Huskies quickly get back into position. Nice shot on net for Hodgkins. And we're going to send the Black Hats out. Top to bottom, we got Lundy, Sciortino, and Stump. They're going to overload the center here. No, they're not. Lundy switches his mind. Ref trying to get positioning there for the face-off. Sciortino trying to toe drag around one, but gets poked out of the way. Hodgkins has his man right in front of him, though. Nice poke check there by Hodgkins. Lundy trying to use the boards to get this one out. We got 2-on-1. Lundy holds it. Backhand pass attempt towards Stump. Just can't quite get through the defenseman. Here comes Sciortino pushing that one through. And we take the lead. Give that one, Lundy, to Sciortino. Sciortino with the backhand push like a Broomman in Mary Poppins, like a chimney sweep. Pushes that one across the line. Chim chimmery, chim chim chiroo. And he pushes that one across the line. And Sciortino and Stump trying to get it happen again. Nice pass there from Sciortino to Stump. Stump falls down. You're not going to get that call, kid. Hodgkins takes that puck away and sends this one out. Let's see if Stump can put some pressure on this guy right here. Nice job, Stump, trying to force that one. 17, one off the ice earlier, back on. Hodgkins with a nice poke check, sends that one flying to the boards. No shot on 98. One sets up in the center of the ice here. Stump using his body, trying to force this one out. Beach will collect this. Tries to stop short. Little George Costanza action, sends this one across, and Stump should be able to draw this one out. He's got the man in front of him, and he loses the handle. One too many dangles. Beach stops, keeps it on the near hand side. He draws two Huskies right away. Centering pass, and Hodgkins is going to try to get this one out. Nicely done by Hodgkins. Keeps the puck on his stick, sends pass over towards Stump, backhand catch. He crosses in time. He's got Lundy with him, sends a shot, and nice save there by the goalie. Puck comes out, sends over towards Minnie. Minnie, nice change of direction there, sends over towards Lundy. Lundy takes it across the line. They got the advantage in positioning there. Chugging down. Or let's see, that's 35. He just 65 kind of blows the tire. Stump with a shot. Oh, and he can't quite get there. Nice attempt there by the Minnie Stump combination. And Lundy's going to get it in. And the Dragons get a 2-goal lead. Sciortino with the assist, and Lundy gets another. The offensive pressure by the Dragons continuing to pay dividends down there. Never giving up in the crease. Battling for that puck. Never say die till the whistle. Nice job, Lundy. That reminds me, I'm going to have to update my spreadsheet and get the last few games on there for the goal totals. I have no clue where those are at now. Beach takes the puck on the backhand side, trying to dump this one in. Minnie forces that one in deep, and the forecheck for the Dragons will try to hit home to get this puck back. The pressure from Eli got home, helped out with not allowing them to capture that puck. Here comes Peewee, still looking for his first goal of the season. Centering pass from Beach gets through two defenders. This one's going to go wide. Dumped back in, and we'll get another chance at the forecheck. Jonah trying to be the first one in. Here comes Peewee. They switch the ice on men. They are able to get this one out. 27 seconds remain, but Minnie and Beach will capture this one. They wave off icing. Looked like it was well before the red line on that pass. Jonah passes up towards older brother Eli, who's already got one on the day. 13 seconds. Dragons want to get this in deep and click some time off the clock here. Maybe even try another goal. Here comes Peewee. You got 5 seconds, kid. Brought down from behind. Kind of blew a tire at the same time. And that'll do it for the second period. Dragons with a thriller, scoring 3 goals. Sciortino, Eli, and Lundy to get the 3-1 lead going into the third and final period. It's telling me there's some sort of connection error. I hope that's not true, and you guys are able to still see this, because we got a dandy of a game going on. I might just go ahead and try to record this game while, or this period. Dragons so far playing a clean game. Both teams really only one penalty in the contest so far. Dragons unable to take advantage of the power play. The first period is for the Huskies, the second period for the Dragons. Let's see if the Dragons can hold on to this lead and maybe even extend it. 2 goals is nice, but a third is even better. If you have any advice on what to do in the Bolingbrook-Joliet area for about 4 hours, around 11 to 2, feel free to text me, because I got no clue. Maybe trying to find a sports bar and watch the Bears game. Bears facing the Browns and Shedeur Sanders. But back to this game at hand. Hodgkins sets this one in deep. Gets tipped around, no icing, and the Dragons forecheck trying to hit home again. Dragons, again, have done a great job keeping this puck deep in their offensive zone. We'll give him a shot. Depew letting it fly today. Love that. A quick shift there for the White Hats. Blacks will be out here now. We got Sciortino, Stump, and Lundy. Hodgkins and Mini. Puck comes down. Boys weren't even set, but ref don't care. He got a timetable here. Try to switch the ice, and then he got a 4-17 wide. Nice job not allowing the shot. Goes deep into the far hand corner. Sciortino trying to come out and strip that puck away. 6 comes in. Mini still fighting with it. Trying to get his stick there so he can get the backhand working the puck, clear that puck out. Stump trying to come in as well. Stump can't quite get enough on it. Hodgkins takes advantage, trying to get this puck out. Mini steps up, 17's got himself a clear shot. Centering pass, nice job. Sciortino coming out and not allowing the shot. Sends it back toward 11. 11 dangles around trying to center in deep. 17 once again, once off the ice. Sciortino uses the boards and trying to force this one out. Can't quite get there though. Just a lot of bodies and it stays around too long. Mini works around the other angle. Surveys the field, Mighty Duck style. Sees Lundy over here, tries to force this one out. Nice job, and he's got Lundy. Lundy's got Stump. Nice pass over towards Stump. Stump off the edge of his stick, just can't capture. Little too hot, little too far ahead. And here comes Lundy. Lundy stepping up in a big way today, making some great plays. Great addition to the team this year. Love having the Lundys around. Sciortino and Mini stall the puck on the boards. 11 minutes remaining. Hodgkins decides to go the same way. Brings it back. Uses the boards. Nice body there. And here comes Sciortino. We got 3-on-1 and a chance here. They cross in time. Stump's behind. Sends it up towards Stump. Can't get any shot. Oh, just off the net. White Hats will come on. Lundy had already come off somewhere along the line. We got a line change, so I didn't see that. White Hats, top to bottom. I think I got younger, older, then Depew. Jonah, Eli, Liam, if you will. Hodgkins lets it rip. Can't get the deflection by Jonah down below. Nice poke check there by Beach, keeping on the strong hand side of his stick. He always plays on the left-hand side. Left-hand stick. Trying to back check there with Jonah. Hodgkins takes him in. Nice skate there for the block. Puck comes out, and here comes Eli. We got the advantage. 37 takes the man. Sends that one in deep. Jonah trying to get back and stop on there. Stops on a dime. Sends it over towards Eli. Eli doesn't realize he's got it on his skate. And it just clears the zone. We got ourselves a penalty coming here. I think we got a slash on Liam. And the Dragons will have the first penalty, PK for the day. Gonna take this deep in the zone here. PK will be the big man, Sciortino, Eli, Beach, and Mini. I think White takes a timeout at this point. They know this is an important power play for them. Want to remind you guys to check out the Paha Facebook page. You'll see game announcements, recaps from the weekend, spotlights on our sponsors, and lots of great information. So make sure you like and follow the Paha Facebook page for all your Pekin hockey needs. For any of you upcoming freshmen who are interested in playing hockey, I believe they have the Pekin Hockey Club has a 8th grade night coming up. Make sure you give that a chance to look at. You'll have to check out the Pekin Hockey Club Facebook page for that information. A little bit of change here in the PK. It's going to be Sciortino, Stump, Beach, and Mini. Just switching out Stump and Hodgkins, I believe. Stump stays high. Puck comes in, trying to get this out. Shot! Blocked up, nicely done. Still loose, and Tortat covers it up. I don't know what the boys are doing, trying to get down on a knee as well. Not seen that play before.
Go Huskies!
Puck comes out to the high point. Sends a shot, and he gets in. What a bounce, just got under the pad. And the PK, or the power play for the Huskies gets home. 3-2, late third period. Back to full strength. Mini sends the back pass over to Stump. Stump catches it. He's got it on the far hand side. Sends her in deep. Forecheck will get started for the Dragons. Sciortino first one in. Comes out towards Lundy. Mini with the backhand push. Trying to keep this in the zone. And they are able to clear. Huskies send her in. Sciortino and Beach. That shot goes in. Deep and hits him in the chest. That would be Tortat. Offsides, I think we got some sort of penalty here. I'm not sure what's going on. Maybe just offsides. Saw a hand in the air. I think it was just offsides. That'll work. 9:22 remaining in the game. White Hats come on with Mini and Hodgkins. Bodies hitting the floor everywhere. Depew putting some pressure in on the puck here for number 11. Nice job there. Here comes 37. He crosses the line, gets tripped up. They got a penalty flag up in the air. And the Dragons will have to do that again. Penalty flag. Yeah, that's not a thing, Justin. Well, the PK for the Dragons will get started again. I think we got, who did we get on that one? Mini? Mini with the trip. It'll be Beach to Jonas and Hodgkins. First order of business, clear the puck. Puck up in the air. 65 is trying to wrap this one around. Clear it out. Comes up to the top of the point. 35 with a shot. And Hodgkins with a nice block there and pushes this out. Now pressure the puck, keep it deep in the zone, Dragons. Nice job, Beach. He steps up. Got himself a shorthand opportunity. Let's see what he can do. He's on the strong hand side. Hold it deep there, kid. Back, back, back. One trying to get around Hodgkins. Can't get there. That should be a hold. Wow, Hodgkins got away with that one. Hodgkins. That one. Beach gets across the line, sends it deep. 1 minute remaining in the PK for the Dragons. Sciortino on for Eli. Hodgkins should take care of this one. Gets on the backhand, sends her into the boards. Trying to tie this one up a little bit. Click some time off here. 7:46 remaining in the game. 45 seconds remaining in the PK. That would have been offsides. Yeah, he got it. Alrighty. Dragons sending the Black Hats out, or at least one of them. Stump and Sciortino. 38 seconds remaining. We'll take the advantage there, but that was a crystal clear hold if I ever saw one. You can get away with it, I guess go for it. Stump putting on some pressure here. This one's right on the money. Goalie doesn't freeze it, just sends it up this way. And Stump trying to keep this one in deep. Back check pressure here by Stump. Takes the inside angle. Eli's got a good angle on that one. And Tortat with a nice save. 16 seconds remaining for this PK. Hoskins will come on for Eli. Minnie getting some direction from one of the coaches there on what happens with him. Sciortino.